Hey guys, this is Sean. Welcome to my video. This is a Photoshop tutorial on the type tool. So let's get started. In order to select the type tool, simply go below the pen tool and click and you select the type tool. You can also select this tool by hitting T on your keyboard. You can toggle between the many tools over here in the flyout menu by holding Shift and pressing T. The first one is the horizontal type tool. Simply click anywhere and start typing. Now if you're done typing, you can confirm it by hitting this check mark here or holding Ctrl and pressing Enter. For Mac users, I think you need to hold Command and press Enter. If you've noticed, we've created a new layer here automatically, which is a type layer. Now there is another way of typing. Instead of just clicking here, you can click and drag out here and now type. Now you see, when I typed in over here, it automatically changed the line. That's the difference between just clicking and typing, because if you want to change the line, you'll have to hit enter to change the line. Whereas in this, it will just type inside this box. Hit Ctrl and Enter to select this. Now, let's say I go to the Move tool. I can move this text around. You can click this layer and move this text around. I can increase and decrease the size simply by clicking here and dragging. Hit the Shift key and you can drag by still keeping the proportions right. Let's go back here. Let's say apply. Now we will select this entire thing here and I will show you. You can directly go into a vertical type by just clicking here. You can change the font from here. So let's say I choose this one, then I get additional options up here. Now the reason we didn't have those additional options in this one is because it's a custom font. You can change the size over here of your text by just clicking and dragging. You can also choose it from here or enter a value over here. You can change the type, the way your text looks. So first let me just zoom in here. And let's make it crisp. You see this subtle change there. Strong, smooth, very subtle changes. Let's zoom out. Center align, left align, right align. That's what these options are for. You can change the color over here. Let's pick this color. Say OK. That you can also make the text go a little crazy, like make an arc out of it or make a flag out of it or whatever you'd like. You can also change these modes over here. See the way they bend and the distortion and so on. You guys get it. Let's put none because I need to explain some other tools further. Now here when I click this character and paragraph open up. This is a shortcut over here, but you can go to Windows and select character as well. Now in this option over here we have some repeat options like changing the font type and the size. For this we will have to select this one here. So Control Enter and select this one. Let's add some more text. So now what we can do is we can change. Got to select. We can change the size of the text. We can change the distance between these two lines from this. Let's go on to each other. Moving it further apart. Move it further apart like this. This one I'll explain a little later. This one is the distance between each alphabet. So if I increase it, you see how much space is taken up by each alphabet or between each alphabet. This one is the size of the alphabet, the vertical length of the alphabet basically, like so, and the breadth of the alphabets. This is basically where the alphabets should show on a line. So watch, they're going to go below or they can go on top. You can also change the color from here, and these are types. So let's say remove the italics. So you see the italics is out. You can make it bold, you can keep it uppercase, and so on. The paragraph is basically center line, right line, left line, whatever you like. You can also make subtle adjustments, like let's say I want to move it slightly towards the left. See, it's a very subtle change. If I move towards the right, subtle change towards the right. But I told you guys I'll explain this one later. So let's say, let me see alphabet. Okay. Let's say this O is touching this L and I do not want that. So I can take this and move it away. What this basically does is it increases the distance between two particular alphabets only. The next option is vertical type tool, which is just going to type in vertical format. Control Enter. So let's delete all these layers that we have here. The next two are the horizontal type mask tool. This one does not create another layer. So if I click here and start typing and I hit Control Enter, it's just made a mask. Now I can fill color into this. So let's say I pick green and hold your Alt key and press backspace and you'll fill it here. I think in the Mac it is the Options key and backspace or delete, I'm not sure. Now till this is selected, we can move it around by holding the Move tool. But if you see, when I moved it around, there is a space over here that has gone black or it has been filled with white. That's because, again, I told you this is not on a particular layer, and that is why it's going to make these kind of weird things. If you want to end the selection, just hit any other selection menu and just click here and you will end your selection here. Once you've ended your selection here, you can't make any changes. Hence, I suggest you first go here, click and write and make all the changes that you need, and only then click here and then click and just complete your selection. Hope you guys learned something from this video. Make sure to hit the like button to show your support, hit the subscribe button for further videos. Until next time, take care.